What's up guys, Meredith with ExtremeTerrain.com, and today we are checking out the Bach Industries Backflip MX4 folding tonneau cover fitting all 2024 and newer Toyota Tacomas. Now I do want to note that we do have two options, one for the 5-foot and one for the 6-foot bed, so just make sure you select the right one for your Tacoma when you're adding this to your cart. Now if you are looking for a high quality tonneau cover that you can trust to protect your items in your bed and give you the flexibility needed for whatever you are hauling, big or small, this is going to be an option you'll want to check out. This is even great if you are carrying nothing in the back of your bed and want to keep it away from bad weather, or just to finish the appearance with a low profile and good looking option. This will have a hard tri-fold design, being a great security measure for wandering eyes walking by, weather, animals, or really whatever you don't want getting into the back of your truck, thanks to the auto latching design here on each of the panels and the ability to lock this with the tailgate. Now the folding design and easily accessible pull straps on each of the panels here are going to make this very straightforward to open up and get full bed access thanks to that last flip up panel. Now you can run this open, either folded just like this on the back of the bulkhead. You do have straps here to make sure that it's secure and not rattling around with adjustment features, or you can completely flip this open for larger stuff that you're hauling. And while you will lose a little bit of visibility when doing so, a majority of the tri-folds won't offer that, leaving you without limitations when running this option. Now this will stand up with a prop rod and it will have adjustable mounts, so you can tailor this to your application. It will have a durable clip on the back, and each of the panels here are going to have rubber bumpers on the inside to prevent any panel on panel contact and avoid any potential damage. This will also come with drain tubes in the kit to divert any water out of the bed and to further its weather resistant design. Now this is pretty much a full aluminum construction with durable panels able to withstand up to 400 pounds on top of the cover when it's distributed evenly. Now while it won't be as lightweight as a soft cover, the aluminum is going to be very easy to maneuver and fold up on a daily basis, even if your Tacoma is lifted. The side rails will also be made of an aluminum construction, and everything is going to be covered in a black powder coat finish, and the panels will have a matte black finish that are going to resist any scratching and UV rays to keep this dark premium look over time. This will also have EPDM, or just heavy duty rubber perimeter seals, and plastic end caps to add more of that finished appearance, and of course keep all of the inclement weather out of your bed, keeping your items inside safe and dry. Now this will be roughly $1,350, which is on the pricier side, but not too pricey when looking at the category as a whole. Now it definitely will have some quality features to it and a well-built construction, like the adjustable prop rod mounts. This will come with panel protection, a full aluminum build, and you can tell that there are a lot of details in this top compared to some entry-level options. It's also going to provide you some good security, but it's not going to be too busy in design or over the top, making it a great middle ground choice if you want to compromise between features and price point. Install here is straightforward. It's going to be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Everything is clamp on and bolt on, so you're not going to have to do any modification to your Tacoma in order to get this set up. I would say at most about an hour to get the job done. Now at this point we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how you can get this onto your Tacoma at home. So that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's jump into the install.
For this install you would need a drill, a ratchet, a Phillips head screwdriver, 13mm socket, and a 5/8 drill bit. All right, today we're going to be installing a tonneau cover on our Tacoma, so let's get started. So our first step is to get our rails on, and we do have 2 rails on either side. So we have our adapter rail. You'll know you have the right one because the skinnier side will be on the back. First we need to get our mounting blocks into our rail. So we're going to take our factory end cap off and slide 3 of those in. Just like that. Get our rail into the location. Just gonna slide it all the way forward. We're just gonna line up all of our mounting blocks with our small holes on each location. And in each of those locations, we're gonna grab our supplied bolts So we have our bolt with our lock washer and flat washer. We'll just thread those in to each of our spots. Grab our ratchet with a 13mm socket and tighten all those down. All right, so we're gonna put our brackets on our 3 locations here in the larger slots. So we have it spread apart. This skinnier part is gonna lock in into our rail. A little bit of force, it'll lock in. Just like that. And we're gonna bring that other part, hinge it under. And then if you need to, drop it down because the bolt does need to pass through that open spot. We can thread that down and snug it up. All right, that's not completely tight yet, but you can go ahead and do the same thing with the other 2 locations, and then we'll tighten all 3 down. Now that all 3 brackets are in location and all snugged up, we're gonna go ahead and take our ratchet and 13mm socket, tighten them all down. Get that back in place. And now we're gonna go ahead and put our drain tube on the front. Now we're gonna put our drain tube on the front. It's gonna go right here. Simply just pushes on. If you need to, twist a little bit just to get it all the way to thread it up. Now, as you can see, there's not really anywhere for this to drain to. So we either have an existing hole or you can drill a new hole, but you're gonna need a drill and a 5/8 bit and open up a hole to put our drain tube through. Now, we're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna modify ours permanently, but you would drill that hole and then feed your tube through. Now, once you have this side all put together, you can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, so now we're gonna set our tonneau cover into place. I have it just resting here. Now I'm gonna let it come down and fit in the grooves. You'll hear it just locked into place. That's okay, you can slide it back and forth. We're gonna open up our tonneau cover here, and then you'll see you'll have the front flap here. We're gonna fold that over and push that all the way forward. And you wanna make sure that this front seal goes over the front of the bed. Now that that's in location, we can get all mounting brackets on. So as you can see, I'm on the other side of the tonneau cover here. It's just a little bit easier to access. I slid it back so I can access these 2 holes here. We have to install our buckle. So we have our cork gasket. We're gonna peel our double side tape off and just put that on the bottom of our buckle here. Just line up the holes. And that's gonna sit over top like that. Now we have 2 sleeves, 2 threaded sleeves. They're gonna go underneath in those holes. It's easiest just to get one in and thread our Phillips head screw in place. Just get it started so that we can get the other one started. And then go ahead and tighten both those down. You can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and then once you're done, we're gonna slide the tonneau cover back up forward. So now we just have our front mounting brackets to go on. So we loosened up our plastic nut here. That's gonna go in this channel, like so. Line that up, and then push it all the way forward until it grabs onto this lip of the rail, and then tighten that down. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Last thing you might need to do is just adjust for the rod that holds it up all the way forward. So we're gonna loosen this knob here, get that down in place, slide it down, lock it down, so now it can't go anywhere.
That is going to wrap it up for my review and the install of the Back Industries Backflip MX4 folding tonneau cover, fitting all 2024 and newer Toyota Tacomas, and you can find this right here at extremeterrain.com.